It's a very great day here at Kevala Farm, and today I'm spending the whole day here at the farm. Remember, I'm raising 2,300 layers, and guess what? I introduced the local birds. As you can see here in the background, they are here enjoying. So these days, ever since I introduced these local birds, so most of the time when I spend the day here at the farm, I'm taking care of these local birds because I want to 100% free range these birds. I don't want to spend so much money giving them the commercial feed, so I'm free ranging 100%. So in most cases, when I'm here at the farm, I'm looking after these birds. So here in this feeder, what I put brand. They've even powered the feeds to supplement on this the organic materials which I give. So like for example here, this is the comfrey that we all know. These birds, I brought them when they were already 1 month. So most of the vaccination was already done by the person who was rearing them. She's a breeder. So I got them here and they were still very small. But what I have come to see, they have really gained in weight. They have grown back. They have grown big because now they've just been here for 3 weeks. So these birds are 1 month and 3 weeks, but as you can see, they are all looking well. So meaning what I'm doing here is great. I give them all the organic materials that we have talked about. I give them the kitchen remainings. Remember here I told you it's the neighbor of my home. So I give them my kitchen remainings. They eat. I give them banana peelings. I give them sweet potato peelings, as you can see. And as you can see here, I've been giving, this is where I hang all the organic materials which I give. Like you can see, this is the yam leaves which we have here in the background. And if you can take a close look at these yam leaves, they have eaten most of the leaves where they can be able to reach. They have eaten all the leaves and they like it so much. So this is where I hang all the organic materials. This is called comfrey, and they like it so much. And in layers, when you give this to your layers, they will be able to give you the yellow yolk eggs. So I hang it here, and these birds love it so much. You're going to see they will come and feed it, and within few minutes they will have completed all this. So guys, this comfrey I planted many. I planted outside my boundary wall. I have many. This is so good for the chicken, and right now it is helping me so much on feeding these local birds. Actually, I'm enjoying these local birds. I'm enjoying looking after these local birds because every day I'm seeing them grow and I'm not putting in so much. As you can see, they've started coming. They are coming to feed because they love this so much, and these feeds, they are actually, it's like as if they are ignoring. The reason I brought these local birds, I have a target. I have a plan for these birds because most of these are cocks. And as you know, the festive season is coming, that is December. And in December, most people want chicken for eating. So this is the reason I brought these birds. I'm feeding them for 4 months, so I want to dispose them off during the festive season. So when everyone is making money, so why not we also make some money from these birds? I remember the layers, if they have not reached the off-laying stage, you can't sell them. So while other people are making money, you're there because you can't sell your layers. But these ones, that is the plan for them. I'm feeding them, I'm concentrating on them. I want to dispose them off. I want to sell them in December. So I've been trying a lot of things to feed these birds. I actually made the sprouts. These are the rice sprouts, and they are so nutritious. They have a lot of proteins. They are good for these birds. But surprisingly, these local birds, they refuse to eat these sprouts. If you want to learn how you can sprout your rice, I have a video about it. You can go and watch it and you learn how you can sprout the rice. But surprisingly, these local birds, they refuse to eat these rice, and the layers are so good at eating. They like this so much. So in the evening, I'll be able to give to my layers to feed on these sprouts. I'll be able to give in the evening because I like giving all these supplements in the evening. As I told you, when you give this in the evening, instead of the birds being redundant and then they develop the bad habits like the cannibalism, then pecking, when you give them this, they will concentrate on feeding this and they will not develop those bad habits. This is my speaker so that when I'm here, I can be able to listen to the music. It's time to feed the chicken. And we do our feeding here. We give 2 times in a day. We put the feeds very early in the morning. We put our feeds very early in the morning, and we also give in midday. And we put our biggest portion in the morning because remember, in the night these birds don't feed. When the mature birds don't feed at night, we put the biggest quantity in the morning such that they can be able to give us eggs very early. And for example, if we are giving 100 kilograms in a day, you can give 70 kilograms in the morning and then 30 kilograms in the afternoon. And then we give water as well. Actually, for water we give as long as the drinkers are empty, we give water. So if you can see there, if you can see in that drinker, you see that they've taken a water and water is almost finished. So at this time, after putting the feeds, we add the water such that these birds are having water throughout the day. And remember, if you don't give enough water to your birds, they are not going to give you enough eggs that day. So I make sure that these birds have water throughout the day. So whenever I spend my day at the farm, I make sure that I get involved in doing this work. At our farms, we are supposed to be examples. If you're having helpers at the farm and then you show them that you can be able to do whatever that they do, it encourages them, it motivates them. Instead of you reaching at the farm and you don't know what is being done, you don't know what is happening, don't be just a farmer who will be there seated and then you start directing, do this, do this. And in most cases, you find that some farmers, they don't even know what is done. They don't even know what is happening. But at least I know everything that is done in this poultry farming. And I'm always the one who trains my workers, the new staff that I always bring here. I myself tell them exactly what is supposed to be done because I know each and everything that is done in order for this chicken to give you eggs. So I've realized that most of the feeders need repair. So take a look at this one. It is totally, completely torn. It needs to be repaired. So, and most of these feeders are down. For example, this one, and they need to be raised up. So that is what I'm going to do right now, because these feeders don't need to be down. They need to be raised such that, as you can see, these birds, when they are feeding, they feed when they are standing. So you can see, and then you can see also this one is down. It needs to be raised. So that is what I'm going to do right now. They can't be able to eat properly, so I have to lower it a bit. Yeah, I have to lower it a bit such that the birds can be able to reach the feeds and be able to eat properly. So whenever you put the feeds in your chicken house, where you're supposed to stand and be able to see that each and every bird is having somewhere to eat from. Like if you can see, all birds are busy eating, and this is good because it means that it means that all of them are going to feed at the same time, and it shows you that you're having enough feeders. If at all you see that some birds are redundant, they don't have where to eat from, it is showing you that you have to add in the feeders. Because if you don't add in the feeders, it means that the stronger birds are the ones which are going to be feeding first, and when they are feeding, they remove the other big particles. They eat the broken and then they leave the powder feeds, which means that the weaker birds are not going to be laying properly because the other stronger birds are feeding on all the feeds. So please make sure that after putting the feeds, you stand and you see that all the birds are eating at the same time. And if you cannot go to the farm, I'm talking about the farmers who are doing farming on food. If you can't reach the farm and you enter and you see this for yourself, how will you know that you're lacking feeders in the chicken house? And you find that in most cases, our workers don't know exactly what to do. So if you're a farmer, please be able to enter your chicken house and you see how your birds are doing, and you see if the feeders are okay, if the litter is okay. And as you can see down, we just changed the litter, and you can see that the whole chicken house is now clean because we have new litter. It's down, and we did not change because that the litter was old. No, it's a rainy season. People who are planting maize, those who are planting vegetables, they all need this manure. So guys, also from this manure, it's a source of income. And at this time, those people who grow maize, vegetables are the ones who are calling us. It's like actually they are putting us on pressure to sell to them this manure. So enter your chicken house and ensure that there is no water which has powered down, and if at all when they are putting water and by mistake they power it down, please get your spade and remove that litter and move it out. From that wet floor, it is where the germs are going to come from, and your birds are going to get sick. They will suffer from coccidiosis. They will suffer from very many diseases. So ensure that your chicken house is clean. And all this you can see when you enter yourself, when you're not relying on the workers. Because workers at the end of the day have come to realize that what they mind about is, are they paid at the end of the day? But they don't mind whether you're getting eggs, whether you're making money, or whether you're making losses. They don't mind. What they care for is that we have worked, and at the end of the month we are going to be paid. So for the eggs, we normally collect the eggs the entire day. We collect eggs in the morning, and then we collect at 9 a.m. and then at 11 a.m. and then after putting the feeds, we make sure that we are collecting the eggs the entire day, because this deep litter system that we have, if you don't collect your eggs as soon as possible, the chicken can eat the eggs and you'll find that you're losing eggs. So you make sure that the entire day you're collecting the eggs as soon as possible. If you want your eggs to be marketable, you have to clean your eggs and ensure that your eggs are so clean. For example, this deep litter system, our eggs don't come out as clean as those people who are having cages. They come when they are having this dirt on them. So please make sure that you get this steel wire. This is so good at cleaning these eggs. And you clean, because on the market, people consider this to be a dirty egg and they will not buy them. So if you want your products to be marketable, please make sure that you clean your eggs, which I'm doing right now, such that your eggs can be able to get the market and you will be able to sell all that you produce in a day. So this is exactly what I'm doing. And you can see this steel wire cleans the egg so well. And if you're new on this channel, I'm called Lillian and this is Kevara Farm. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't. And for all of you who have subscribed, who always come to watch our videos, who like, who share, in whichever way, the way you comment, thank you so much. I'm really so grateful. And please always ask me in the comment section. I'm willing to answer all your questions.